How does Rear Window use the concept of the gaze? Have you ever thought about how simply looking can hold so much power? In Alfred Hitchcock's film Rear Window, the concept of the gaze plays a key role in shaping the narrative and building tension. This film, released in 1954, is a classic example of how crime films can use visual storytelling to engage audiences. The gaze refers to the act of looking and being looked at. In Rear Window, it is closely tied to voyeurism. The main character watches his neighbors without their knowledge, which creates a sense of intrigue. This act of watching gives him a feeling of control as he observes their lives from a distance. Hitchcock cleverly uses visual techniques to emphasize the gaze. One effective method is the three-shot structure. This involves a close-up of the protagonist looking, an insert of what he sees, and then a close-up of his reaction. This structure draws viewers into his world, making them feel like they are part of the observation process. As the story unfolds, the tension builds. The protagonist becomes convinced that one of his neighbors has committed a crime. His observations grow more intense, pulling the audience deeper into the mystery. This slow burn of tension is a hallmark of crime films, keeping viewers on the edge of their seats. The gaze also reveals character traits. The protagonist's voyeurism showcases his curiosity and possibly darker impulses. Meanwhile, the reactions of those around him highlight their moral views and relationships with him. This dynamic adds depth to the characters and makes the story more engaging. In crime films, the gaze can be a powerful tool for building suspense. By focusing on the observer's perspective, filmmakers can invite audiences to participate in solving the mystery. This engagement keeps viewers invested in the outcome. Additionally, the gaze can hint at character motivations and psychological states. In Rear Window, this technique adds layers to the plot, suggesting guilt or innocence among the suspects. Moreover, the concept of the gaze allows for social commentary. Rear Window critiques voyeurism and explores themes of privacy and surveillance. It raises questions about how we observe others and the implications of that observation within a community. Overall, Rear Window demonstrates how the concept of the gaze can be effectively used in crime films. It builds tension, develops characters, and engages audiences in a compelling narrative. Hitchcock's techniques have influenced many films since, making this movie a classic example of visual storytelling in the crime genre.